Welcome to Sheets Ahead. My name is Greg. Thank you for joining me. This video will cover the use of Countif and Countifs functions. We will be using a variety of criteria, including words, numbers, cell references, and multiple dates to demonstrate the versatility of the functions. The Countif function has two elements, the range, which is what we want counted, and the criterion, which is the if, what to look for and count in the range. Here, we are trying to count the number of baseball parks with grass surfaces. We type equals countif, and we can tab to finish the function. Our range is the surface column, and for our criterion, we are going to use double quotes, and we are going to type grass. There are 25 parks with grass surfaces. We can quickly verify this by counting the 5 artificial turf parks. Since there are 30 baseball teams in total, 25 with grass is correct. The difference between the countif and countifs functions is being able to repeat the range and criterion arguments with different values. To find the number of baseball parks that have grass surfaces and that open in 2000, we type equals countifs. Our first range is the surface column again. The first criterion is grass in double quotes. Our second range will be the opened column, and our second criterion is 2000. Since it's a number, and so is our range, we do not need the double quotes. That returns 3 parks that have grass surfaces and that were opened in 2000. Now let's find out how many parks with a grass surface were open in all of the 2000s, from 2000 to 2009 inclusive. To do this, we use the same first two arguments, surface column for range and grass in double quotes for the criterion. Our second range will again be the open column. This time, our criterion will be double quotes and it will be greater than or equal to 2000. To complete the decade, our third range will also be the open column and our criterion in double quotes less than or equal to 2009. There were 12 parks opened in that decade with grass. On this sheet, the criteria are in their own cells, allowing us to use cell references instead of typing out the exact criterion. To find out how many parks have grass surfaces, we type equals countif. Our range is the surface column. This time, the criterion is a cell containing grass, which is H5. Our results are the same as before, 25 parks. Now we can quickly change our criterion by typing artificial turf into cell H5. Back to grass. Our next example is similar. Using countifs this time, our first range, the surface column, our criterion, H5. Our second range is the opened column, and our second criterion is cell I5, which contains 2000. This returned 3 parks, which is correct. Finally, we are going to use cell references combined with operators to find out how many parks were open between 2000 and 2009 inclusive, which also have grass surfaces. We start with the same beginning arguments. Surface column is our range, H5 is our criterion. Our second range is again the opened column. This time we use double quotes and the greater than and equal to operators. We use the ampersand or the and symbol, which is above the 7 on your keyboard, to reference our cell containing 2000. Which is cell I5. Our third range is also the open column, and we use double quotes, less than, equal to, and then an ampersand or and symbol to reference the cell, J5, containing 2009. Our results are the same, 12 parks open between 2000 and 2009 inclusive with grass surfaces. The cell reference versions of countif functions make it easy to compare different years. We can quickly find out that only 5 grass surface parks opened in the decade prior, from 1990 to 1999 inclusive. In conclusion, the Countifs function allows you to count the number of occurrences of criteria in a range. Using cell references instead of text or numbers in the function allows for greater flexibility. Hopefully this was informative, and thank you for watching.